This is the report of a journey taken by 10 Australians. 10 people, 5 men and 5 women, set out for an unknown destination. Many of them would not arrive. Most of them would be eliminated. Of the 3 that would make it to the end, 1 would walk away with nothing, 1 would win a great deal of money, and 1 would be revealed as a traitor, a saboteur. One of these 10 people is the mole. Nine of the 10 people were selected from the hundreds who answered a newspaper ad. The 10th person, the mole, was hired by us as a double agent. The contestants don't yet know there's a mole amongst them, and they don't yet know each other, but they very soon will. In the coming days, they'll work together to complete a series of challenges. Every challenge they succeed in will earn money for the group's kitty. To succeed in the challenges, they'll have to trust each other, yet one of them is their enemy. For now, they are new friends getting to know each other. Their mood is about to change.
I'm really anxious.
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Thank you for joining us. I hope you've had a pleasant journey so far. Over the next 18 days, you're going to be asked to take part in a series of challenges. Every successful challenge earns money for the group. All going well, you could earn in excess of $200,000. But there are 2 catches. Firstly, among the 10 of you, there is a traitor, a saboteur, a person whose job it is to disrupt as many of the challenges as possible. That person is the mole. Secondly, at the end of every episode, the person who knows the least about the identity of the mole will be eliminated. But for now, sit back, relax, enjoy the trip. In a few minutes, you'll find out a little more about your first challenge.
Does that mean it's a different
Who's
mole
the
each
mole?
time?
The thing is, anyone could be the mole. Yeah. It's a bit of a guessing game.
We've taken them to Melbourne's Essendon Airport.
Once more into the breach, dear friends. Once more.
Welcome. Now, I bet you've all got a lot of questions right now, so we'll get straight into it. Your first challenge is very simple. It's also worth $10,000. You're to fly to Tasmania, and you're to land before the plane does. Now, if you'll just direct your attention over toward the hangar, there'll be some people over there that'll help you along and answer some further questions that you might have. Enjoy your day, and I'll see you in Tasmania.
Ready, set, skydive.
Their challenge is to fly across Bass Strait and tandem parachute into Tasmania. To win the challenge and earn the $10,000 for the group's kitty, all 10 contestants must jump. They'll fly in 4 separate planes. Abby, Linda in the back, and Patrick are in the first plane. In the second plane are James, Alan, and Beverly.
Ready to go?
Yes.
Josephine, the most nervous of all, is in the third plane, all on her own.
I don't even like small planes.
Yep. What's this one?
In the fourth plane are Jan, Ben, and at the back, Rocky.
Oh, feel terrified. I'm just frightened that I won't remember all the directions. You know, when I'm going through the air, that's one thing I'm frightened of, apart from dying or anything like that.
It's a one-way ticket to hell. Here above the clouds, baby!
After a 1-hour flight, the first plane is over Launceston. They're 10,000 feet up. For each of these three, it's their first ever parachute jump.
Jumping out of the plane, and it's that simple.
The other planes are separated at 10-minute intervals.
Joe will jump. It's where the Jan says, will they think that I won't jump so I don't have to?
If just one person doesn't jump, they will lose the challenge and no one else will need to jump. But none of them can possibly know who from the other planes has or hasn't jumped until they reach the ground. James, Beverly and Alan are next to jump.
That is nothing like I expected it.
Alan has parachuted before. Beverly is keen to jump. James is having second thoughts.
James was looking a bit white.
James was looking a bit queasy.
He was starting to turn green at one stage.
He was starting to. He was okay, but he was very quiet.
Okay, what's the bet? Who jumped first?
Beverly.
I think Beverly, would it?
Go, Beverly.
Six out of 6 have jumped. To win the money, they still need all of the remaining 4 to jump.
There's 3 people jump.
Yep.
I'm just very frightened. That's all.
Josephine is next, and she's on her own.
Howdy, folks. Hello. Yeah. How's the adrenaline rush?
There's $10,000 riding on whether Josephine jumps. But since the prize money will eventually go to only one person, Josephine could be going through hell to make someone else rich.
Oh, I don't think I can do it. I don't think I can do it. John, are you sure that we're attached?
We're not attached yet. We're about to get attached now. Okay. Here's your goggles. Hang on to those. Plane's at 11p, just about 12 o'clock bid up. Are you sure you want to go? You sure you don't really look like you want to go? But I'll take you.
So what do you think?
Will she come? Yeah,
Where does the plane
She'll
get to?
jump. It's up to you.
I've just forgotten the way I've got to do it.
I'll just tell you how to do it as we do it. Yeah, just tell me yes or no. Yes or no?
Yes, 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 yes.
All right, we're going to go. Okay. You said yes.
Hold on, I'm not ready. I'm not ready.
Lean over the edge.
I'm not ready yet, though. I haven't got...
Cross your arm. Let go of the bar. You sure you want to go?
Yes,
Yes?
yes.
Okay.
Yes. Straight up.
Appreciate it.
She'll be so excited. She will be.
Hannah.
Oh my God! Well done. That was the scariest moment of my life, I'll tell you.
In the final plane are Jan, Ben and Rocky. Rocky's jumped before, but Jan and Ben are both novices.
She'll have the two blokes up there kind of pushing her out, as it were.
$10,000 in less than a minute. Oh, no.
It's going back.
One.
Where?
Oh, yes, one out.
One.
Okay, one down.
Come on, guys.
One. Two.
Two.
There's your third.
$10,000. How do you feel? All three of you, hey? All three of you.
It's just surreal. It's
fantastic.
I love it.
Rocky, like a walk in the park, wasn't it?
Walk in the park, yeah. I just did it for the team, Grant, you know. I wasn't worried about myself.
You all jumped. You get $10,000. Congratulations.
5 of the contestants are driving to their hotel, not knowing that the other 5 are starting a new challenge.
This one's worth $5,000. We're going to need you to get your backpacks out of the Tarago.
Get your gear out.
At the hotel, the others realise that something's going on, but they're not sure what.
Kept in the dark. How do you explain to people when they ask you, where are you going? I don't know where I'm going. What are you going to be doing when you get there? I don't know what I'm going to be doing when I get there. What do you mean you don't know where you're going or what you're doing?
I just want a coffee.
All right. Let's make things a little more economical.
The remaining 5 have to repack all their luggage into backpacks. What they can't fit in will be sent home. But this is only the first part of their challenge. Back at the hotel, the other 5 begin to think about the mole and who he or she might be.
Tell us what you bloody well know, Pat.
No, not sure.
Don't be sure. Whereabouts in Melbourne you live?
What pub do you work at again?
Everyone is beginning to suspect each other of lying.
What's the phone number there? What paper was the ad in? Can you repeat the ad to us? She was talking about a script before too. Oh, they want to give you a script.
She's got an agent. We worked out. She's got an agent.
I don't have an agent, but I'd love one, guys.
Hang on, right there. You told us today you had an agent.
This is a bit of a hoot, really.
What a hoot, yeah, what a hoot.
Now I've got over the shock.
The first part of their challenge over, they're now told about the real challenge.
I want you to repack the others' luggage for them. Afternoon.
Oh,
Big fella?
How you doing?
Great.
Happy with yourselves after the jump?
yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
$10,000 in the kitty?
Yep, looking good.
All right, we have a second challenge for you for today. It's worth $5,000. Like my bag? At the moment, the other 5 members of your group have kindly agreed to repack your baggage for you. All right. So whatever can fit into one of these backpacks stays with you. What doesn't fit into the backpack or what they choose not to pack for you, it'll go home. All right? The challenge for $5,000 is you must name accurately and exactly one item each that wasn't packed into your backpack, one item that is on its way home.
Very quickly, when you're saying I've got 2 bags, I've got a main bag and like just a little day pack.
No,
so
you have a backpack. It's black. It's this size.
Thanks.
The others have packed it for it.
All our clothing.
Yeah. The others have packed your bags for you very kindly.
Here are bathers.
On the surface, this challenge is easy to sabotage. The mole could simply pack the wrong things, or guess wrongly the things that have been packed.
Man, don't you feel invaded?
Yeah, really. I feel cheap.
Man, you've been cheap since the time I met you.
Does anybody know what kind of shoes Ben was wearing this morning?
But whatever the mole does, he or she must never be obvious.
So what are they going to rip off you next?
Well, they're taking our dignity.
Man, this guy's like a food junkie. Anything's wrong.
What about all them CB gem bars we were just eating before? They're probably on the way to Sydney.
nice.
They were nice.
They're probably on the way to Sydney now. We're not going to have any more of those to chew on.
Alan! One. Alan!
This will match somebody's.
Two.
I think
This is Coleman, so is this
I'm not feeling that happy, I've got to admit.
Wait. How bad can it be?
How bad can it be? Lots bad.
Why?
Abby's brought everything under the sun.
Can be that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, plus the one she's wearing. Man. He brought a spatula.
All my undies were in the back part. What if they've missed them?
Whose do you think these belong to?
Rocky. Do they? Oh, too much information.
You know, I'd kill anyone that did that to me.
Yes, it is. Well done. Now, the others have to guess correctly one thing that you left out of each of their packs. Okay?
$5,000.
We have to just reel it off like that now.
A backpack. What did it look like?
Very similar to that, but smaller.
What colour?
Black.
Happy?
Pair of slip-on shoes. A pair of black slip-on shoes.
Okay, Rocky.
I would say one of my protein shakes.
Which one?
The AUS protein shake. It's in a little sachet.
Thank you, Ben.
A pair of boat shoes.
Colour?
Tan.
Thanks, mate. Jan?
A gold dressing gown. Gold piece of lingerie.
I've got a record of everything that's been sent home on here. I'm just going to go outside and run through it, and I'll be back in a minute to let you know.
Oh, yeah.
That was easy. There we go.
Howdy. All right, I've checked the results. Patrick, you had a backpack.
Backpack.
Colour?
Black.
Correct.
Thank you.
One step closer to $5,000. Ben?
Tan boat shoes.
Tan boat shoes. Correct. Rocky?
Yeah.
EAS protein shakes.
Yeah.
Sachets.
Yes.
Correct.
Good.
Abby? Black slip-ons. Platforms? Correct. For $5,000...
Yeah, put it on you. Hey, great stuff.
Jan, what was it?
A satin gold dressing gown.
Absolutely right.
Another $5,000.
Shall we let your friends in and let them know how you did?
I bet we know each other a bit more closely now, don't we?
I didn't want to do it.
Do you want to know how you did?
We got it.
That evening, and every evening, the contestants are given a chance to record their thoughts onto a video diary, a confession cam.
Well, today they just told us that one of the other 10 competitors had to go through our luggage and sort everything into a smaller bag. I mean, I feel violated.
I suppose when I came here, there was one thing my mother made me promise, and that was that I didn't jump out of a plane. Well, sorry, Mum.
I was terrified all the way up there, and I was terrified all the way down there. And I know I'd never do it again, ever.
Who I think the mole is? I think Jan. That'd be number 1, my first suspicion. Number 2 would have to be James. Number 3, Beverly. Number 4, Patrick. Yeah, probably in that order.
Could be Abby, because she's so kind of sweet and innocent, but she's had a lot of training in her background, etc.
No one's acting suspiciously in the role of a mole as yet, and I doubt very much if they would. It's going to be something very subtle that slips them up.
At dinner that night, it emerged that Beverly didn't pack a single shirt into Patrick's bag.
Maybe it was in the rush of things at the end. They disappeared, but we were sure that we'd put in more than one shirt.
So you got one shirt, buddy?
We might change to a very dull grey after a week.
Their final task before going to bed was to vote, one by one, on who they thought should be woken very early the following morning.
Patrick.
Linda.
Myself.
Abby.
I'd say me.
Abby, I think, should be a prime candidate.
Oh, I suppose Patrick.
Patrick.
Me. Me.
Patrick.
Oh, good morning.
Good morning, mate. Best of the morning to you.
It's early.
It is early.
3.
I need your help. We have a challenge for you.
What's the weather like? We don't know that yet.
Okay.
Patrick is being taken hostage. He has no idea where he is being taken, what will happen next, or what any of this is about. His journey took 45 minutes.
Just coming forward, a little to your left.
All right. You can see again. Here we are, my friend. All of this for you.
Oh, wow.
In the morning, you'll be given a phone. Answer it.
Good night, one and all.
Anybody want some raisins?
No, thanks.
I love raisins.
No, not
my
a big fan.
Bread and water. Hope someone finds me.
Josie put that she was terrified.
Has anyone noticed that Patrick isn't here?
Patrick who? Oh, our Patrick.
Location, Tamar River Cruises, home point.
Maps have been left on the breakfast table. They don't tell the group where Patrick is, but they do provide a starting point.
Yeah, where we are and when we're...
It says hotel.
Good morning. How are you?
Let's wait. Find out.
Is that everyone? We got everyone now? Bar 1. We have another challenge for you. One of your number, Patrick, has been taken hostage. Divide yourself into 3 teams of 3, if you could say that.
Each group is provided with a combined mobile and satellite phone programmed with each other's numbers.
And the phone numbers for all 4 phones.
It is 10 o'clock in the morning. They have just 2 hours to find and rescue Patrick. One group goes by car, one group by helicopter,
Fine, thank you.
Hi, Daryl, I'm Jack.
and one group takes a speedboat. Patrick is a hostage, and the others have 2 hours to find him. He was driven from the hotel for 45 minutes, so he could be anywhere within 60 kilometres of Launceston, an area of 10,000 square kilometres. Patrick's only clue to his whereabouts is what he can see out the window, some water and a tree. But in the far distance, well hidden by the tree, are 2 radio masts.
Let's head that way, Kim.
Yeah.
You didn't make contact with them?
No.
Hello?
Is that Patrick?
Yes.
Hang in there. Somehow we've got to find you.
Oh, well, I had clues this morning, but I think I'm fairly wrong.
What were your clues?
Okay, there's 3 roads out of Launceston.
Yep.
I thought I was on the Midlands Highway, but I'm not. I'm on the coast somewhere.
The boat team is having problems with its phone.
Follow the chopper, I reckon, don't you?
There's no connection to the chopper or the hostage.
Just follow the chopper.
I'm in a 1, 2, 3-storey house. From what I can see here...
You want us to save you?
Sorry?
I said 3-story house. And you want us to save you?
Get off your ass, girl. I had some fresh water for breakfast.
Back on again.
The team in the boat still hasn't worked out the phone.
Baby, you search.
Have you been able to contact Patrick?
The car team is having more luck.
What has he said?
He said that there was 2 roundabouts he went through. So if you're on the road, you need to remember that.
Tamar Highway.
Yeah, Ben, be careful.
Fines.
They have plenty of time to find Patrick, but they'll need one further piece of information.
Patrick,
G'day, mate. How are you?
have you found the blue envelope?
What blue envelope?
Have you found the blue envelope yet?
No, I haven't found the blue envelope yet.
I suggest you start looking.
So, bye. Blue envelope. Okay.
Because he went past 2 roundabouts.
2 roundabouts?
We haven't hit one yet, have we?
What about this lady? Did she know anything?
Are there any roundabouts further up? Are there any roundabouts further up? Do you know or not? On the highway?
Got lost.
Oh, where do you want to go?
We don't know yet. We're just trying to track down someone.
Blue envelope. Oh, this gets deep. I'll read you something that I've just found. It says your rescuers have 3 keys between them. Only one key will unlock your prison. So what they're saying is that the boat, the Land Rover and the helicopter all have to be here.
All right, well, how about we just have a sunbake then?
Anybody want sunscreen for their arms?
Across the river from me, there's 2 radio towers. They're, red and white. They're probably about 200 metres high.
We'll give you a call back, probably in about 15 minutes.
Okay, good luck.
Got 2 towns there. Got to be in Georgetown. Has to be.
Can you talk louder? I can't hear you. Georgetown?
Georgetown.
I can hear you, but I can't see you. Oh, I've got you. Righto. Hey, listen to me carefully. What I want you to do now is stay and hover. Righto. Come in on that. Don't deviate from that. There's a vacant block about 300 metres from the water, and there's a house behind it. On the roof facing you, there's a skylight. I'm in the skylight.
Do you see me wave? Oh, gee, that's a stupid question.
Waving now.
Have you got a chimney just to the right of you?
That's me.
Okay, we've got him. He's in that big manor down there. It's handcuffed. We need to find where the entrance to the town is so that we can ring the Land Rover and the speedboat and tell them where they're going.
Righto. Have fun.
Bev, you sit here. I think you sit next to a mole. I'm starting to feel ill.
Why, do you think she's buggered it up?
Abby, Rocky and Beverly are still out of contact, yet all the other phones work.
What's this? You've been hiding that from us down your pants, huh?
What is
It's an extra battery.
I have not.
Are we heading towards Georgetown?
Yeah, we're still on the garments.
There's a big sign up here.
Well, can you put it on and we'll see if it helps?
Good
or do you
idea,
attach it or
Beverly.
something?
It's like a hand in a glove.
The globe star's working.
All right, that's them.
They've been out of contact for over an hour.
Can you
Then
hear me?
all of a sudden, their phone works.
Howdy, who's this?
They now have 38
Yeah, just
minutes
listen,
to
Beverly.
reach Patrick.
All right, cool. Okay. Okay, bye, Ben.
What do they say?
We're going to Georgetown.
Meanwhile, the helicopter team, unable to phone the speedboat, has hit on an ingenious idea.
What's that white thing down there?
Helicopter! 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 Somebody dropped it! They can't drop it! They can't drop
Can we try and ring them now?
All right. Yeah, hi.
Hello?
Hostage in three-storey hotel at Georgetown. Go to Georgetown. All three groups must be there. Make your way to 2 towers. Okay, so we will direct you.
It is now 24 minutes to 12. If nothing goes wrong, they'll be in good time to find each other, find the 3 keys in the boat, helicopter and car, and then find Patrick. Ben, driving the Land Rover, hasn't stopped for the police.
You got your driver's license there with you,
But the driver of the camera car does get booked.
In the middle of filming.
There's no reason to drive like that, is there?
No.
End of the road, you'll come to a roundabout. Right. Straight through that roundabout, and then it's the next turn on the left.
Sorry, okay, thanks a lot. Straight down, second roundabout. Turn on your left. Don't run it over. Anyone. Thanks, guys.
But no, before the boat goes off anywhere, did you find a key?
A key?
A key.
I don't know, because we found a bloody battery and I don't know who had that battery.
Do we find a key?
A key?
A key of some nature.
Just go to the end.
There is a different key in the boat, the helicopter and the Land Rover. Only one of the keys will release Patrick. They still have 13 minutes.
All right, here it is. I got it, yeah.
Terrific.
It is.
Got it.
Hey! We've got it!
Quick. You gotta find the pouch. Everywhere.
Are you all here?
Yeah.
You have the 3 keys?
Yeah.
Do you want to try your key?
You sure? Don't take too long, man.
Go, Ben. Come on, Ben.
Big Ben.
Ben, you
Lock
can
it
do
in there,
it.
Ben.
Hello. Speak up, Patrick.
Boat crew.
Boat crew.
Speak up, we're here.
Woo!
Yes. We'll be upstairs, yes.
What?
We're in, buddy.
What?
Upstairs.
Buddy?
We're coming up.
In we go.
Hello. Well done, guys. Well done, choppers.
Do you want...
Shush.
The good news is that you've won.
Hi, Video Diary. I am having a ball. This has been the most amazing weekend of my life. Well, one of the most amazing.
Once more, it's time for everyone to record their thoughts on their private confession cameras.
I seem to be getting on well with everybody. One person told me that I pissed them off because I was too cheerful in the mornings.
Beverly drives me bananas sometimes because I don't think she's as dumb as we all think.
We were in a car. Ben was the madman driver. I was the navigator, communicator. Didn't think we were going to do it. We were all over the place. Had a ball. It was a blast, actually.
Unbelievable. The phones were down. Whether the mile had something to do with it, I'm not sure. Whether they just thought that we were stupid enough not to notice, maybe we were.
A lot of dodgy things came up on the speedboat, and I don't blame people for suspecting me.
And of course, because I was in the boat, I know that I'm now one of the suspects as well.
The mole? I still think it's Bev. There was a lot of conversation in the car today where she explained herself away on why she wasn't the mole on the object of the telephone battery in the boat.
Patrick is annoying. Patrick's annoying at times.
Now, Alan, he could very well be a prime suspect. I just, at this stage, I don't think I've allowed myself to think of it too much because I like him. Which is probably a bad move.
While the others are busy with their video diaries, Ben must face the consequences of his dangerous driving.
Very well. I was very well.
You were? You know I'm here to speak to you in relation to that matter.
Yeah, I do.
All I request is if you just come this way with me and we'll have a word down there.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, Benjamin, like I said, just that manner of driving's not tolerated here.
I understand that.
I'll give you that. And if you fix that up within the required time...
Thank you so much.
All right, mate.
Sorry about that.
All right. Cheers.
Thanks, fellas. My first rap across the knuckles for a while.
What happened?
Mate, you can read that if you'd like.
Okay. Why don't you
I was naughty this morning. I didn't think, when the boys were following me, the camera crew, I was obviously speeding. 2 of them got pulled over, and I failed to pull over. I continued.
So you broke the law?
I did break the law. I didn't think I broke the law. I didn't mean to break the law.
I've got some bad news for you.
What's that?
We can't award you a $10,000 prize whilst in the commission of a crime. So, we're going to have to withhold the $10,000 prize for that game. And, I think you've got some explaining to do to your teammates.
I think I have. I think I've got a lot of explaining to do. Thanks so much, fellas.
None of the others know where Ben has been for the last hour.
Yeah, I've got a little bit of sun. You sure? You might be throwing me off this couch very soon.
What did you do?
Today, the kitty was worth $10,000 today, wasn't it?
And we, what?
No longer.
Why?
Why? Because I copped a fine today. I did a runner from the police today. There are 2 cars behind me. No, it's really not funny. What I'm saying, guys, is the kitty's back to $15,000 rather than $25,000. Feel free to throw something at me.
At the end of each episode, all the contestants must complete a computer questionnaire. There are 20 questions about the identity of the mole and what he or she has been doing over the past couple of days. The person who gets most questions wrong will be leaving tonight. If 2 or more people score equal lowest, the person who took the longest time to complete the questionnaire will be eliminated. Everyone has their suspicions on who the mole is.
Maybe Bev. Because I don't think she's as dumb as she looks. Or Josephine, I think. Certain things that she's said in certain times, that she's disappeared and done things. And
Bev is a tough one. She's either incredibly skitsy and there's no way she could be depended on to pull it off, or she's just one of the best actresses I've ever seen.
My 3 main suspects are Rocky, Abby and Bev. And Abby is a lot smarter than she makes out to be.
I mean, ideally you'd want to stay till the end. You really would. But if you had to go, I'd like to be here for a few more days.
Josephine at this stage feels that it's going to be her. She's emotional about it.
Well, I expect to go at some time. I mean, yeah, it'd be lovely to go right through and, get the money. I'd be disappointed, but, I just have to accept it. I mean, life is going to go on if I'm not here tomorrow.
Welcome back. The results are logged into the computer. It's been a very successful couple of days. $15,000 in the kitty. And here we are at our first crossroads. One of you will be leaving us tonight. Very shortly, I'll be putting your names into the computer one by one. If it comes up green on the screen, you stay. If it comes up red, you leave with me immediately. No time for goodbyes. We go. Shall we begin? Alan? Rocky? Josephine? Patrick? Jan? James? James, I'm afraid we have to. You come with me now?
You got luggage?
Lima, huh?
You bet.
Where's your luggage, mate? Okay, off we go. You okay? Yeah. All right, the car's waiting for you here, James. Thank you.
Really glad I had the chance to jump out of that plane yesterday. The first day.
Yeah.
Never thought I'd do anything like that, that's for sure, so it was great.
That was well done.
Thank you.
All right. Have a safe trip.
Will do.
James has gone. The mole remains.